Hey guys, for everything horror, this is ABC Halloween, and Spirit Halloween just released the full animatronic lineup for 2024. Now this lineup is crazy because we have let's just say, some props I hate, some props I love, some props are so let's get right into it. And starting up, we have the licensed Scream Ghostface, starting with a high note. This thing is honestly really good. Now, a big complaint with the old one was it was like 4 feet tall, it had no body to it, it was just a stick with a ghost face mask on it, and the fingers were little noodles in a glove, and it looked really lame. And people did not like that. It was like a kid-sized costume on a prop. And that was really confusing. Plus, it didn't speak or anything, and it was just a reused mech from the past year. And so it was a really big disappointment that they did all this. And so this year, we're getting an actual ghost face that is well deserved. His hands are kind of blasky, his robe is kind of lanky, but it's kind of silky, so that makes up for a flat-looking robe because the silky is more screen accurate to a, sparkly outfit, obviously, like in the movie. Oh my goodness, my hair's sticking up. Okay, but in addition to all that, it's just really interesting seeing this prop. His head tilts, and he has the most vile and violent arm movement up and down with the knife. It literally shakes the prop like crazy. Better be good welds, guys. Better be good welds, because I see this snapping in half. But it also comes with a machete for some reason, and another ghost face mask, so that's probably the best prop here. Next is Night Terror, which is a freaking CVS pharmacy pumpkin. And he's just having a fun time of spirit. He's on vacation, CVS has been working him hard, Walgreens has been working him a little too hard, so he's just taking a vacation to Spirit Halloween this year. So yeah. But yeah, don't get me started on the Cremator. The Cremator is also from Rite Aid Pharmacy, and he is having a vacation at Spirit Halloween. I bought a thing like the Cremator from Rite Aid a few years ago. Half off. Like, what the flip? For $40. Like, what? The Cremator's a weird prop, okay? The lighting's cool, but everything else is complete and utter trash. Alright, but it's obviously more of a budget prop, but what is that? Alright, moving on to the next one being Dark Princess, which is a weird concept because it's not a princess at all. It's more of just a 2-foot tall jumping girl. It's Dagger Mike, right? Dagger Mike was a little prop that was like down and then he'd just shoot up and raise his arms with springs. And that's what Dark Princess is. But they added Desmodus mechanism with wings? I don't know. What is that? The face kind of looks like Buggle from Sinister. So that's cool, and it looks like the Home Depot Boogeyman with like the carved out face, and I like that. Everything else makes no sense, but whatever. It's creepy in the face, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna say good about it, his creepy face. Alright, moving on to the Ringmaster, which we only have pictures of most of these. Ringmaster's a really weird one. He as his name implies, he's kind of a ringmaster. Although he's just this big brawny person that doesn't really fit the type for a ringmaster, and so this is like if a city had a carnival event and they hired someone to be a ringmaster. This is what it looked like. I don't know why he's so buff, and that's because he has a projector system in his chest. Because so like open up his jacket and revealing his shirt with the projection from the first Halfway to Halloween teaser of a skull like flying. And it's a red one. It's a red skull of the Black Heart animatronic, as if you don't know that in the community. And it just shoots forwards. That's really weird. I don't know. I don't know about this prop. Next up is the Giant Death Ray. I had hopes for this prop. Everyone had such freaking cool ideas, and none of them were at all incorporated. We had so many cool theories. We had End of the Road Haunts, God love him. He thought it was just a plain stingray with red eyes. But he later changed that to an alien with a laser gun. But House of Doom had a mad scientist behind a laser gun. I made a manta ray demon. We had so many cool theories, and then we get this. I'm sorry, I own the lowest 12-foot mummy. This is it right here. This is literally the 12-foot mummy. I am sorry, but what is that? It's got a long neck for servo technology, but I don't know why it needs that when it's 10 feet tall. It's kind of like a giraffe. It's a giraffe, really. It just looks kind of like 3 poles with clothes slapped on. I don't know. It honestly just looks really weird. I don't know what this is, to be honest. A mummy? Alien? People are saying alien, but how does that explain the fringe on him and stuff? I don't know. Okay, Giant Death Ray is a weird problem. I don't know. It's so weird, bro. Alright. Moving on to the next props. Emily and Victor from Corpse Bride. You know when these names were teased, I was not a fan of this. I was not excited. Because, I just don't like that movie whatsoever. And I like the props. They're screen accurate, if you've ever seen part of the film. They're so lanky that it works for them, because that's how they were designed by Tim Burton. They were supposed to have the Tim Burton effect, where they're all stick figures walking around. And so that's just crazy that these are so spot on. They blink, kind of a reference to Jack and Sally. And it's really weird. They blink, they use servos, I think. They have a Bluetooth option where they can be connected together. And they can interact. Like, wowee, and they can also be used separately for their own phrases. Like, what the heck? Now, the price point seems good too for a screen-accurate product. At least among horror fans, I see this being in every collection by next year. They're just really cool. This is Cotton Candy Dan prop, which is really weird. I don't know. Honestly, I think he's a little overrated, to be honest. He is a little overrated, in my opinion. He sounds like Christopher Lloyd voiced him, which would be interesting. I think so. Alright, but it's this weird as heck, like, melting cloud? What? Melting? Alright. Doing a little stick thing, ooh. Doing a little stick thing with his stick arm, and to the cotton candy, he's doing it in the cotton candy, and randomly he'll just pull it up. There's a skull there. Not a skull, but like a creepy head. I don't know. It looks like Techie to me. I don't know. It's interesting. I like how the screaming when the head is revealed is. I like how it's like that kind of screaming, like that just is funny because I'm gonna be going. I'm just gonna be doing that to it in the store. I'm gonna be acting like a seal, but whatever. It's weird prop. I don't know. Up to you to decide if you like it, but for everything. Next is the life-size animated Wanda Webworth prop. And my mom and whoa, that's a loud AC. Okay. But my mom and me have confirmed we are buying this prop when it comes out. This thing is the best thing ever. It's not a witch, so it's a misleading name, but like Death Ray, it's another misleading name that doesn't have to do with the prop really, but Wanda, okay, whatever. But this prop is crazy. This thing might be the best, one of the best props of all time. Look at that thing, it's so real. I mean, people are saying, oh, it looks weird, but then again, a mutant spider standing up, I think would look weird. If you actually take some time to look at a spider, it looks pretty weird. I think that's how they're supposed to be. There's spiders that freaking have red spots on their butt, like, what the heck? Yeah, that's supposed to be weird, I think. And this prop is amazing, okay? The tentacles move, the mouth moves, and I think it makes sounds kind of like Mangy Rat. So I'd love to get him and Mangy Rat because they're just so perfect together, being mutant creatures. And so that's just so freaking awesome. Best thing ever. And I think it's fully blow molded. Like, let's go. Alright. Moving on to an even better prop. Bobby Strings. I am so excited for this prop. I am so excited with my ventriloquist dummy friend. We are excited for Bobby Strings. It's a new marionette ventriloquist dummy prop. Wow! I can't believe it. Yeah, so like I was predicting, it doesn't have a puppeteer, but it's still amazing because it looks like the marionette like handle is floating in the air. So that's so creepy. And this is nuts, okay? This is just nuts. Wow, the face looks so real. I mean, like, look at Slappy's design. And then look at the animatronic. That's pretty dang realistic, I must say. Best prop ever, for sure. That thing looks so cool. And it's 7 feet tall with the puppeteer string. So Bobby himself is at least 4 feet, so he is life-size. And that's gonna be really creepy, especially if you get him. Because you're gonna have a giant ventriloquist dummy your size just sitting there moving his arms up and down. And that's kind of scary. Next up is the groundbreaking Nibbles the Clown. Now, if you want this prop, right off the bat, don't click off. If you want this prop, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. Get him immediately when he actually releases. Because I see this thing being banned in stores, okay? For one thing, he uses motion sensing technology. Meaning that he's spying on you. He's got a sensor in there that detects a motion and will turn to the direction that that motion goes. So, let's say you just walked direct. Let's say he's in front of the ISE on the riser. Then you will open the door. He will see you. You will maybe he'll go off, and you'll go through. He will turn to the entrance where you went in. That is so freaking creepy. That's cool, but it's also kind of too scary. I think Spear might be pushing it. Especially with his lines. He talks about being entranced by the way you walk, and can I look at you more? Like, what the frick? I don't know, that's really scary. If you want this prop, though, you should buy him now, because I see this being banned in stores, especially with those Karen people coming in like, oh my gosh, it's so scary, he's following me. I see that happening a lot in stores already, and so I see Karens walking in there with their smartphone and their yellow pull-up hair. I see that, and I see them punching this thing in the face. And so, if you want this prop, yeah, get it, because I know Waving Wally did a lot of controversy, and that was just a misheard line. And so this is crazy. And so, yeah, get him if you want him. Another circus prop. Another one. Barnaby the Bear. I don't know if I love or hate him. He's so weird. I don't know, bro. It is just so weird. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. Because I thought he was gonna be like a Billy Bob animatronic situation, and that would have been a lot better. And then people thought he would be an actual, like, bear. And then we saw that picture of a ball in the teaser. Yeah, sphere in the teaser. With hands on it. We thought, yeah, it's just gonna be an animal. And then it's standing up, like, what is that? Is this supposed to be a animatronic bear? Like, actually in the character? Or is this supposed to be, like, a toy bear like Monty, or a real bear? I don't know. Honestly, when I first saw it, I thought it's an animatronic, Freddy Fazbear style. Oh my gosh, Five Nights at Freddy's alert. Okay, but I don't like this thing too much, and I'm sorry, but this pole sticking down his legs that you can see looks horrible. I'm sorry, but Spirit, if I work for your corporate, I will make sure that there are poles that go down the legs, that go down and connect to the base part behind the ball or sphere or whatever, because that would be so professional looking. Unless he, like, balances somehow, I don't know how he'd do that. But there was that. Very weird. Gravestone Ghoul is a new prop. It's a new prop. What can I say? It's new. It really gives off the grave-grabbing corpse and the Barry vibes. I'm sorry, but you gotta make... Spirit, can you make a zombie that doesn't look like this? Because they all look identical. This is Gravegrabber's cousin, and this is Barry's brother. It's all connected at this point. These are all the same zombie family. Why? Why does he look like that? Why does he have Lucky Bottom animation? I mean, for 180, that's pretty good. And if you got them half off, then that means it's only like 130. I don't know. But why do they all look the same? Well, whatever. Spirit just can't do zombies the same. I think we kind of gotta accept that. I mean, Rick Ratman was the right step in the direction, though. The Spirit, if you see this, less Gravestone Ghoul situations, more Rick Ratman situations. When we think of zombies in the community, Rick Ratman is the best one recently. Gravestone Ghoul, quit the whole skeleton idea. We need the Rick Ratman style zombies, because that's what the whole community really wants. Because it's actually real. Alright. Ending with Demonic Gatekeeper. Very confusing prop. I don't know what it is, bro. What is it? Okay? It's 3 feet, it's a skeleton, crawler, I don't know, something, fogs, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I don't care. We had some really cool ideas and then we get this, but whatever. So, I think that's mainly it, and yeah, I think that's just mainly it, and for everything horror, this is ABC Halloween, and I will definitely be getting probably Ghostface Bobby and Wanda this year. Let's just say those ones are the ones that'll be added to cart. And then right here, we have got the Jumping Hag, and this is a great use of the Mr. Dark reskin. And yet, her face is pretty creepy. I still wish that she was a little more unique than the other companies this year, like Lowe's and Home Depot. It seems like all we're getting for witch props this year are hags and not just plain witches, but whatever. This just feels like it would fit in Lowe's, that's all.